Hi there. My name is Matt Hames, and I'm the Associate Vice President of Digital and Social Strategy at 3 Enrollment Marketing. And this is another one of our live LinkedIn Lives where we talk to difference makers at 3 Enrollment Marketing. I'm here today with my colleague, Jenn. Jenn, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do at 3E?
Sounds good. Thanks, Matt. Jenn Kanellis. I've been in higher ed, enrollment management, and marketing for about 18 years. I live in New Jersey. And so before joining 3E, I was working at a number of different private public institutions and enrollment offices in the Northeast and Southeast. I have a husband and 3 small kiddos. And I'm now Vice President for Client Services at 3E. I lead an awesome team of account executives. And the account executives at 3E are really, I would say, the account lead to every single one of our partners. They're that main go-to person that is making sure that their strategy, their solution strategy is working to achieve their goals. And it's a lot of fun.
Just a really incredibly knowledgeable team. And they're great to work with. So a lot of them, including you, are going to be at the Institute for Higher Education, June 4th to 8th in Clearwater Beach. Before we talk about the Institute, you should know that today, if you're watching this today, February 14th, if you look at our LinkedIn company page where this is happening as well, you can see that there's a special discount, a Valentine's Day discount for the Institute. So visit that and register for the Institute. It's going to be so much fun. So Jenn, why don't you tell people about your experience at the Institute for Higher Education?
Oh, the Institute is awesome for so many reasons. We brought the Institute back to the industry after it was pretty much on a hiatus for several years. It used to be
Snowmass, right? Snowmass thing.
Yeah, it used to be called Snowmass, and that was a different generation of enrollment leaders. And it went on a hiatus, and 3E has been bringing it back and sponsoring it. The attendance has been doubling every year, and this year coming up, instead of just having an enrollment manager track or even a president's track, there's a number of different tracks. So if you are a CMO or emerging leader in higher ed enrollment or marketing, or even a school counselor, there's going to be a track for you. And what I love most about the Institute is that it truly is an opportunity for us to press pause and really connect with our colleagues and new colleagues. There are going to be folks here that you've never met before. They're all there to do the same thing. They are all there to network, talk about some of the challenges that we're all facing in enrollment management and marketing and recruitment and college access and admission today. It's the location. We always choose a location that really fosters that opportunity to give you that time to reflect, recharge, connect, and it's great. I've never been to any type of professional environment like it. It's not a conference, that's for sure. It truly is an institute.
Yeah, if you go to 3enrollment.com/institute, you can see the agenda. You can see that it's designed it starts early in the morning, but it ends at around 12:30. And there's an opportunity to just, as Jenn said, hit pause and talk with mentors, meet with mentors, network with each other, and then come back for beachside chats in the late afternoon to just talk about what we learned that day. So you mentioned there were 5 tracks. I clearly have a bias about the kinds of the tracks that I think people should attend, but what tracks are you looking forward to attending?
Well, I suppose I have a bias too. So I spend my days working directly with usually the enrollment leader or the CMO at our partner institutions. So enrollment management and enrollment marketing is what piques my interest most of the time. I am interested in listening in on the types of challenges that are facing school counselors this year. I think that's something that I'm really excited to have an ear to. One of the tracks I'm very excited about, and I always look forward to, is Mary Grundle. She'll be leading a discussion bright and early on Monday morning. Her session is called Defining Your Strategic Position and Desired State. And for anyone who doesn't know, Mary Grundle leads our modern positioning and planning work. And she'll be leading this session with Chris Ferguson, who's the VP of Enrollment Strategy at the University of Pacific. And this is that type of discussion that really leaves enrollment managers or enrollment leaders thinking, we got to do things differently. And the market that we're in is not the same market that there was last year. Who are we? Who do we want to be? Where do we want to go? And the Institute just gives a great backdrop to have those kinds of opportunities for thoughts and questions. So it'll be great.
Yeah, just pushing people and asking questions and pointing out ideas, and then giving people an opportunity to let it all reflect and sink in, and giving them a chance to recharge, and then coming together again and talking about it at night. There's so many good reasons to there's so much good that comes out of the Institute. It's really empowering. So whether or not you're a current 3E partner or not yet a 3E partner, what do you think people will get out of this the most?
Oh, it ranges, but you will walk away getting something out of it. If not many things out of it, but at the very least, if you're an enrollment leader, you're going to have the first draft of your enrollment strategy already done for 2024, or fine tuning it, right? If you already have that, in draft mode, but everyone's going to walk away with a lifelong new friend. That's almost impossible to not happen. The networking here is like nothing I've really seen before. Even though it's growing in size each year, it's still intimate. And we wanted to make sure that we kept that intimacy of, the entire experience. So even though the tracks are growing, the volume of people coming is growing, the tracks really allow us to keep the VPs of enrollment together and the marketing folks together, and just to help foster those connections and relationships.
The second last thing I want you to tell people about is the awards dinner. Tell us about the awards dinner.
Yes. So we like to dress up, Matt. We like to get fancy.
That's true.
We like to have fun, and we like to celebrate. And so every year at the Institute, 3E does take the opportunity to have a client awards ceremony where, we recognize just some of the tremendous work they've done this cycle. We really believe in making sure that we take the time to do these things. It's important. And some of our partner clients, they put a lot of trust in us, and it's an opportunity for us to celebrate the successes that we've had together. So we get dressed up. We have a big black tie event. I believe it's on Wednesday night this year.
It's on the Wednesday night. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just about everybody is welcome to come, even schools that aren't partners with us. So it is nice. I wear a tie. It's not a very often thing that happens, me wearing a tie, but I do like to get dressed up. You're right. It feels good to get dressed up every once in a while.
It does. But so no pressure.
No pressure, none whatsoever.
No come pressure. However they'd like to show up, and I assure you you'll be in good company.
And it's, like when you do travel to an event, like business travel is really fun. It can be rewarding. There can be struggles. It can also be like just really a thing that, sometimes you make the most out of it. So I'm going to close with this last question. Having traveled with you, this is a question that's not going to make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but it's super funny to me. So why should you order the chef's choice at a Mexican restaurant?
Why should you order the chef's choice?
Yeah,
Well, why should you? You should do this because one, you never know what you're going to get. So there's this
exactly.
element of surprise. And that surprise could be in the form of the actual food itself or in the volume of food that you
The
get.
volume of food is really can be
Volume.
the surprise. So
I
yeah,
appreciate the question, Matt. Thanks. And I will
yeah,
always
no,
continue to order the the chef's choice at every Mexican restaurant I go to.
absolutely. So anyway, thank you. I really appreciate you coming and talking about the Institute for Higher Education. As I said today, there's a flash sale. If you visit our LinkedIn company page or visit 3enrollment.com/institute, you can get a sense. You can take advantage of the flash sale today, and only today. If you've already registered on the Institute page, there's a link to booking your rooms. So make sure you use that link on the Institute page to book your rooms. And we hope to see you there. And we hope to see you at the fancy awards dinner on Wednesday night. So, Jen, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. Um, and is there anything else you want to say just as we close?
No, thank you, Matt. You're fun to do these with, and
Yeah,
I just hope to see a bunch of new faces and returning faces at the Institute in June.
same. Have a great day, everyone. And thanks again, Jen. We appreciate it so much. Take
Thanks.
care.
Bye.